Okay, so here is a question using circle theorems. So you'll see it asks the point ABCD lie on the circumference of the circle, and it's a proof that angle ABC plus angle ADC equals 180. We should know that, but it's asking you to prove why that's what happens. So I'm just going to pause it there for a second if you want to have a go. Okay, so first thing we need to do is think about adding in a centre, because adding in a centre then gives us some ways of using circle theorems to prove. Okay, so I've just given this a centre, and I'm going to just draw. Often on these circle theorem questions, they'll either have a dot in the middle, or they will use a dot in the middle. So they will need to use it, because a lot of circle theorems do have that using the middle. Okay, that's just to visually show you that we've got an arrow here and also an arrow here. Okay, so the circle theorem we're using is the one angles subtended at the circumference are double that from the middle. Now what I mean is, and I'll show you the points, I mean this angle here is going to be double this angle here. So the angles at the centre are double the angles at the circumference. And also the green, to show you this is the same theorem, but it doesn't look like an arrow, but it actually is. It still goes to the centre and out, and then they both meet at the centre and the edge. So it's actually doing exactly the same thing. It just doesn't quite look like an arrow. Okay, so how we write this is I'm going to call the centre O. Let O be the centre. And then I'm going to label my angle. So I'm going to label this one Y, and then I'm going to label this one X. Okay, so let A, B, C equal Y, and then I'm going to write this in blue just because it separates it. Let as ADC equal X. Okay, so I'm just telling it, I'm labelling it really. And as that, and then you can write angles at circumference are doubled angles at centre. Okay, so hopefully that would be, language-wise, it should be enough to sort of say why. Therefore, this one here would be 2y, sorry, 2x, and the other would be 2y. Okay, just linking those. They're two, it's the same circle theorem, just the other way around. Okay, so therefore AOC reflex, reflex is an angle bigger than 180, so it's this one, equals 2y, and angle AOC I'll choose just to make it so it's really obvious, equals 2x. Sorry, I've just kept it green, but you know what I mean, you can see that, exactly that. And if you think about this, this is angles around a centre. So angles around centre equals 360 degrees, 2y plus 2x equals 360. Sorry, I'm going to come up here. This thing with writing with big colours. So 2y plus 2x equals 360, because these two have to equal to 360. So therefore x plus y equals 180 degrees. And if you look here, x plus y, and that is what we were trying to prove. Hence, angle ABC. I always like to cover all bases really. DC equals 180. Okay, you might not have needed to write that because you can see quite clearly you've proved that this plus this equals 180. But it is quite nice to wrap it up, especially if you've got the time to do that. Okay, and that's circle theorems.